Welcome to my YouTube channel that no one watches. Well, hopefully someone will. Well, I've wanted to do this kind of video for quite a while, to be honest. It's in relation to my collection of Star Wars figures that I've been collecting for quite a while, and I thought I'd actually start doing some videos on that as well. This is one I've picked up from random out of my collection. The actual story behind all these figures that I've started collecting was basically when special editions were before they came out in '97. The random figures started coming out from the Power of the Force collection, and there were plenty of fans who were actually interested in Star Wars because what had happened was that the interest had dwindled after the Return of the Jedi, and in the 80s figures were being thrown around. No one really was bothered. There's so many loose figures you could get for pennies in boxes in car boot sales. I'll tell you about one that I remember. This chap told me that his son had found one in a car boot sale. He had called his dad to quickly run over. This is true story. There were over 1,000 figures in there, Jabba the Hutt playsets, things like that. And he said the chap was selling it for a £10 note. Now you think of that now, they're being sold individually for I think, well, it depends on the grade, it depends on um, the actual rareness of them. Like the Emperor's Guards, they're selling for about £50 to £100 now. Then you got the common figures like the Darth Vaders from '83. You can get that for less than £7 loose, without the cape, without the actual lightsaber. So what happened was that these figures started coming out. They were actually expensive for me at the time because I was too young to actually afford them. My eldest brother, on one of these days when we were shopping, he used to let me buy toys. Basically, obviously, he used to pay. So I just randomly said to him, "We should be collecting these." I was really surprised when he came out with, "Yes, we should." So we started collecting. Unfortunately, he's passed away. I've kept the thing going, but in recent years, I must admit, uh, I haven't been collecting as much as I should have. Basically, not because I've lost interest, because obviously one, he's not here. Two, because the figures have become pathetic, to be honest. Some of the sculpts are rubbish. The expense of them, £10 a figure, when they used to be £5.99 when George Lucas was still around as the owner of Lucasfilm. But this one is the one I wanted to start with because I randomly just picked it out of the box. Princess Leia. You could get this in a 2-pack, I remember. You could get it with the Ewok, I believe. Yeah, it was the Princess Leia collection that you could actually get. This is when Kenner were around, and Kenner actually Kenner and Hasbro. Yeah, it is. I think it's Hasbro now. Yeah, Hasbro's taken over the entire thing, and yeah, Disney's taken over. This one's Princess Leia in the Ewok Celebration outfit. It's obviously from Return of the Jedi, and you get this for some reason. You get the blast pistol, yeah, but she hasn't got it at the Ewok village, but she does have the blaster pistol. From what I remember, this is not the exact pistol. This seems like the pistol out of the hunting pistol, the Royal Hunting Pistol out of New Hope, the one she uses to stun the Stormtrooper. This one looks too long to be that pistol that she uses when she fires at, well, she's aiming at something in the actual trees and the biker scat comes out. But yeah, it doesn't look like the same pistol. So yeah, not much attention to detail really. The actual figure sculpt is not too bad, I must admit. Obviously, it doesn't look like at the time this came out, I think 97 to about 96, 97. I can't remember exactly In my other next few videos, I'll research it. I'll actually have a look at when it is. But I just wanted to get it off the ground, you see. But yeah, the sculpt, I'd give of the face, I'll give about 35% out of 100. The actual detail, attention to detail with the costume, I'd give about 60 to 65, because it does actually look like what she was wearing, down to the actual sandals, I think. If you can see that, yeah, I think she's got the sandals on. Yeah. Overall card, I always hated him. Look at Darth Vader. He doesn't even look like Darth Vader. Well, I can understand why, because what it is, children were buying it, and me, the adult collectors. You can't scare children out senseless, you know, come on, you can be buying figures. But the other thing was that no one really was interested in little kids anyway. They didn't have a clue. I know how parents were trying to persuade them into buying these figures. Yeah, but the bubble stayed stuck on because I've kept it nice and out of the humidity and letting it dry out, so it's still stuck on very nicely. This one came with a slide. Can you see that? Which you obviously can't rip off, or the value's gone, as in the Simpsons the collector says the value will be gone. There you can see it's in the Ewok village. I think this is when she's telling the Ewoks that that's actually her friends. So yeah, that's that. So that was the slide. That was actually, I think, done to sell more figures. This line came out after the orange ones. As you can see, this is the green one. The orange version was a success. This is the American version of the actual figure. It's quite slightly damaged on the corner, to be honest. But I'd have to have a look at that. But don't worry, I've got more than one of this. The back, there's the slide, and you'd have to, you know, who's going to take the proof of purchase off to send off? I can't believe anyone would want to do that. But yeah, so yeah, what you get is I think I've got the Dewback and the Sand Trooper. I've got him, definitely. Got more than one. I've got a loose one of him. Got him. Well, which one? I don't have here. No, I got all of them actually. The little picture with the caption telling you what's going on, and it actually seems to be the exact slide as well. You cut out that because you're mentally disturbed, because then the figure has no value. Special offer from Star Wars fans. You get the folder for the thingy. Actually, that's quite interesting. I might actually try to get that, because yeah, it'll be around somewhere. Then yeah, it was made in copyright 1997. So this was when special edition was coming out. That was an exciting time. There's a side I'll show you. So yeah, in card values, I'd give it 30%. I don't like it, to be honest. I never did like these cards. They're okay, but I don't like them, to be honest. Playability factor on its own, I'd give it 20%. To be honest, what you gonna do with it? You more figures. That's unfair then, really. Playability, she's got a gun. Alright, I'll give it about 40%. Slide, for value wise, it is a nice little thing you get for free. I'd give 50% for that, because what it is that's a nice collectible. It's got Carrie Fisher, you can see it, you can take it out, you can actually play with the slide. So yeah, I do like the actual figure. It's not that bad. As I said, you could get this with a Princess Leia collection, 2 figures. What you could get was Luke and her, Han Solo and her, and you can get I think it was the Ewok and her, and I think this is the exact one that came in the Ewok one. As I said, down the road you'll see how many figures there are, because I've got plenty of them. I want to do these short videos, have a little historical you know, history behind them. My little not antidotes, I'm poisoned anyone. Well, I'm not gonna poison anyone, but yeah, Yeah, I want to do these videos because I think it's interesting. I don't see anyone putting them up, so yeah. Anyway, till the next one. The next one I want to do is basically show you how to a few ways to spot a fake Star Wars Black Series action figure, the 6-inch one, because it is pretty difficult for someone who doesn't collect these things to actually know what's going on, because they can actually con you very easily. Anyway, till the next one, yeah? Oh yeah, subscribe. You should be subscribing. What's your problem? Bye bye.